Morel mushrooms are not farm food. They are found food. That distinction changes everything. Morels belong to the genus Morchella. Unlike common mushrooms grown predictably on shelves, morels grow according to rules humans still do not fully control. They appear when conditions align, then vanish without warning. This unpredictability is not a flaw. It is the source of their value. Visually, morel mushrooms are unmistakable. Their honeycomb-like caps are deeply ridged, sponge-textured, and hollow from tip to base. This hollow structure is not decorative. It affects flavor, texture, and cooking behavior. Botanically, morels are ascomycete fungi, meaning they reproduce through spores formed inside sacs rather than on gills. This places them closer to truffles than to button mushrooms. They grow in forests, orchards, riverbanks, and recently disturbed soils. Forest fires, floods, logging, and soil disruption often trigger morel growth. This is why morels are associated with renewal and transition. They are seasonal, appearing briefly in spring. Miss the window, and they are gone for the year. Flavor defines the obsession. Morels deliver deep umami with nutty, earthy, and slightly smoky undertones. Unlike many mushrooms, their flavor is concentrated rather than watery. Texture matters just as much. When cooked properly, morels are tender yet structured. The ridged surface traps butter, oil, and sauce. Every bite carries seasoning. Raw morels are toxic. This is critical. They contain heat-sensitive compounds that must be neutralized by cooking. Eating them raw or undercooked can cause serious gastrointestinal distress. Cooking is mandatory, not optional. Once cooked, morels are safe and extraordinary. Culinarily, morels are minimalist ingredients. They do not need heavy manipulation. Butter, salt, gentle heat. Sometimes cream, sometimes eggs. Overcomplication hides their character. Classic preparations include sautéed morels, cream sauces, pasta, risotto, and stuffed morels. They pair naturally with asparagus, peas, chicken, veal, and light wines. In fine dining, morels signal seasonality. They are used sparingly, deliberately. A dish with morels announces time and place. Nutritionally, morels are surprisingly functional. They provide protein relative to other vegetables, dietary fiber, iron, copper, phosphorus, and vitamin D when sun-exposed. Their micronutrient density supports immune and metabolic health. They are low in fat and calories but high in flavor impact. This efficiency is part of their appeal. Ecologically, morels are complex. Some species form symbiotic relationships with trees. Others act as decomposers. Their exact life cycles vary and remain partially mysterious. This mystery explains why large-scale cultivation remains unreliable. While indoor morel farming exists, it lacks the consistency and flavor depth of wild specimens. Foragers treat morels with respect. Knowledge is passed quietly. Locations are guarded. Ethics matter. Overharvesting damages future growth. This culture of restraint contrasts sharply with industrial agriculture. Visually, morels communicate luxury without shine. They are matte, earthy, irregular. Their beauty is structural, not glossy. This visual identity aligns with the culinary role. The biggest mistake with morels is fear or misuse. People either undercook them or drown them in sauce. Both erase their purpose. Morels demand confidence and restraint. They are not everyday food. They are not background flavor. They are not mass market. They are moments. Morel mushrooms represent a different relationship with food. One based on season, environment, and patience. They remind us that not everything valuable can be scaled.